We've spent years calling resilience a soft skill, but in today's workplace, it's not soft and it's not optional. It's a strategic imperative. If your people can't recover from stress, setbacks, or shifting priorities, then your business cannot grow. End stop, period. Resilience isn't about being tough. It's about being ready. And the cost of ignoring it is getting higher every single day. Hi, I'm Summer. I'm a keynote speaker and leadership trainer who spent my career helping people lead with heart, courage, and clarity. I've worked for the Walt Disney Company and HEB and even a dude ranch. Now I speak on stages across the country helping organizations turn chaos into clarity and burnout into bold leadership. So let's talk about resilience, not as a personality trait or a poster on the wall, but as a critical business function. The American Psychological Association defines resilience as the process and outcome of successfully adapting to difficult or challenging life experiences. The translation of this is how your people bounce back. Now, here's what happens in organizations where resilience is lacking. The first thing is that people resist change even when it's needed. They don't have the capacity to do what you're asking them to do because they're already burnt out with everything that they're dealing with. Now, the second is that burnout spreads quietly but suddenly. All of a sudden, that negativity from burnout will start growing throughout the teams. And then finally, productivity slows, creativity stalls, and morale tanks. But here's the kicker. Most organizations wait until after a crisis to talk about resilience, but by then it's too late. If you want your teams to thrive, resilience has to be built in, not bolted on after the fact. Here's how you can do this. The very first step is by normalizing recovery. High performance requires rest. Build it into workflows. Celebrate it. Create capacity for people to catch their breath. The second is to model imperfection. Leaders don't build resilience by pretending that everything's fine, especially when it's obvious that it's not. They build it by showing vulnerability, owning their mistakes, and navigating uncertainty in real time. And finally, you want to invest in capacity, not just output. Instead of rewarding speed alone, reward sustainability. Train people on stress recovery, emotional regulation, and boundary setting. Build a workforce that lasts. Organizations that prioritize resilience don't just weather storms. They adapt to these storms faster, they recover stronger, and they retain top talent longer. Now, if this message lit a spark, stick around. Every week, I'm sharing insights from the stage, lessons in leadership, humanity, and the kind of change that actually sticks. Whether you're leading a team or leading yourself, I promise to keep it real, relevant, and maybe just a touch rebellious. But until next time, don't forget, leadership starts with you. And you have got this. I'll see you next week.